News, rumors and opinions Wednesday AM January 15, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. RV excerpts from the Restored Republic via GCR. Update as of Wednesday the 15th of January 2025, compiled Wednesday the 15th of January 2025, 12:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time by Judy Byington. Global Currency Reset. Rumors. Tuesday the 14th of January. All the information is saying, next week. JFK Awakening Q17 on Telegram. On Wednesday the 15th of January 2025, a 48-hour communication blackout will, allegedly, begin where there will be a redistribution of wealth. GCR Gacera, worldwide. JFK Jr. on Telegram. On Saturday the 25th of January 2025, the first phase of the wealth redistribution will officially, allegedly, commence for the general public. JFK Jr. on Telegram. Tuesday the 14th of January 2025, Bruce. Rumors. The U.S. Treasury to activate the new U.S. note by Wed 15, 2025. Sources say bondholders will get emails for access to funds by Wednesday the 15th of January. Or Thursday the 16th of January 2025. The Admirals Groups and Tier 4B, the Internet Group, should follow soon. The shotgun start should roll out over 48 hours. The Intermediate Groups, CMKX, adjudicated settlements, farm claims, etc., should pay around the same time as bondholders. We will be offered a 12% interest rate per year for 5 years paid on our primary and secondary bank accounts, not on our Quantum account. Tuesday the 14th of January 2025, payout for tier groups involved in the RV. The Dubai accounts funds the RV. Dubai 1 funds tiers 1 and 2 of the RV, and Dubai 2 funds tiers 3 and 4 of the RV, while Dubai 3 funds the adjudicated accounts and Gacera. The payout of the bonds and currency is done in order of the different tiers. There are 5 tiers that will be exchanging: tiers 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Liquidity release is done in a certain order. The Elders, German bonds and select Yellow Dragon bonds must be paid first and have been A. Dubai 1 released for liquidity, which then triggers Dubai 2 and 3. B. F and P, S are released to recipients. They need D1 liquid. This is their hold up. C bonds will be liquid. They need D1 to be liquid. D tiers 1 to 4B are notified. They need D1 to be liquid. It appears all is set to go on or about the same time. Tier 1 sovereign nation debt of governments, Chinese royals, bondholders, paymasters, church groups, CMKX, F and P, adjudicated settlements, ranch and farm claims and other groups. Tier 2 royals, elders, whales, military generals and some political type elites with platforms of currency, corporations, etc. Tier 3 Admirals Group, American Indians, CMKX, large church groups like the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. The Pentecostal group was now 100% under an NDA. Tier 3 was all Dubai 2 trust money and originally was the generals and public. Now Tier 3 includes groups with projects including the Admiral. The Admiral was sent to the back of the line and renamed Tier 4A, really just a pie slice of Tier 3. The Admirals Group was composed of 3 parts, most notable of which was Tier 4A core groups and 130 VIP groups. Tier 4B, the Internet Group, is the largest group and composed of the general public who paid attention to the intel. The people who have bought currency and or bonds and kept up with the reset by way of information on the internet. Tier 5, the general public who never paid attention to the intel. The official go for Tier 4B has not been released yet. It can happen any moment. As all Tier 1 to 4B are funded, we await the final release to reach our level. It's a process. It's tedious and time-consuming, making adjustments as needed along the way for accuracy and safety of all involved. It's a very quiet and discreet operation, where the general public is left uninformed for obvious reasons. Pay attention to the levels that are ahead of us. That will help give a better understanding of where we are, in relation to it reaching the 4B level. But, it is unfolding. And when it reaches our levels, there will be no doubts. It's coming. Keep the faith. Walking stick. The monetary reform education is extremely fast. They are now all the way to the point where they are past the basket and talking to the Iraqi citizens about the future of digitization in their country. Digitization of their currency mainly will help at the onset because you cannot introduce too much currency at the start. Not a cashless society at the onset, but given time Iraq will be. That is the goal. Sandy Ingram. There are 6 major projects happening in Iraq that will help to increase the country's GDP and economic status and hopefully the value of the currency. These are the news stories we will be watching closely in 2025. 1. The Development Road Project involves constructing a 1,200 km network of railways and highways connecting the Grand Fao port in southern Iraq to the Turkish border in the north. 2. Grand Fao port aiming to become the largest port in the Middle East. 3. Total Energy's energy projects. 4. Oil and gas exploration agreements. 5. National Development Plan launched in collaboration with the United Nations Development Program and supported by the United States Agency for International Development, USAID. 6. Housing and urban development projects. 0.15 new cities across the country. The U.S. debt crisis, $36 trillion and no way out? Wealthian. January 14, 2025. The United States is grappling with a rapidly escalating national debt, now topping a staggering $36 trillion. This figure, far from being just an abstract number, is raising alarm bells among economists and financial experts, who fear it could trigger a full-blown solvency crisis with severe consequences for both domestic and global markets. In a recent interview on Wealthian, Andrew Brill spoke with Chris Casey of Windrock Wealth to delve into the gravity of the situation. Casey argues that the U.S. is already in crisis mode, pointing to the unsustainable trajectory of the debt and its potential to destabilize the economy. The interview paints a stark picture of the challenges facing the U.S. economy. The rapidly growing debt, coupled with rising interest rates and volatile markets, creates a perfect storm. While solutions are not explicitly stated, the message is clear. Vigilance and strategic planning are paramount during this period of economic uncertainty. The question of whether there's no way out remains open, but the urgency to address the debt crisis is undeniable. The discussion highlights that understanding the current economic landscape is crucial for anyone looking to safeguard their financial future. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com